The US isn't backing down. Tariffs on China have skyrocketed to a shocking 145%. But what's even more surprising is China's reaction. Despite the pressure, China seems unbothered and unfazed by Trump's growing tariffs. So the big question is, why isn't China giving in? Can China really take on Trump? Or is Xi Jinping quietly plotting a devious plan against the US?
The United States is still imposing tariffs on China, and China is firmly opposed to such bullying. China will absolutely not accept pressure, threats and blackmail. That is not the right way to deal with China.
After prolonged silence, Xi finally spoke out about the trade war with the US, declaring, "China is not afraid." For years, China has been planning to reduce its dependence on American goods. The ongoing tariff war gives Beijing a chance to put that plan into action. China has vowed not to buckle under pressure, and as Trump increased tariffs on the nation, they hit back with reciprocal tariffs of their own. For President Xi, a lot is riding on these tariffs. If he gives in to Trump's demands, he risks appearing weak on the world stage, something he can't afford. The drastic move Trump pulled off sent markets spiraling, and nations quickly lined up to strike a deal with him. While Trump gave them a breather by pausing tariffs for 90 days, he also planted a seed of uncertainty. Can the world really depend on the US, or will Trump keep dilly-dallying? Meanwhile, China is trying to make the most of the chaos by slowly luring nations to rely less on the US and more on them. This strategy could give China significant power on the trade battleground. China has begun its crackdown on American goods by restricting imports of Hollywood films. Their next target could be major companies like Tesla and Apple, which have a huge presence in China. They could also drastically increase the price of electronics, appliances, and industrial goods that are hard to replace. This would deal a massive blow to US trade and business.
What happens with China? We would love to be able to work a deal. They've really taken advantage of our country for a long period of time. They've ripped us off beyond anybody.
The US stands firm, insisting they won't reach out to China to settle the tariff war. In fact, they want President Xi Jinping to be the one to call Trump and initiate talks. But Trump might be waiting by the phone forever because China has no intention of dialing. China has in fact announced a spike in tariffs on US goods, increasing them from 84% to 125%. The Chinese have long prepared for a day when the world might unite against them, and now that tactical planning is coming into play.
If the US side really wants to talk, it should show an attitude of equality, respect and reciprocity. If the United States ignores the interests of the two countries and the international community and insists on fighting a tariff war and a trade war, China will certainly accompany it to the end.
As Trump isolates China, Xi is deepening ties with Europe and Southeast Asia, hoping to win their support as Trump continues to frustrate them. China and the US are locked in an escalating tariff war, and all eyes are on who will blink first.